The high-level gameplay stuff has been revealed. Finally, it is the last day of the week that they said that they were going to be revealing it, and it is finally here. We have a journal entry called Lethality and Leveling, an inside look into Rook's warrior combat. So it is going to be warrior based. It's going to be based around high-level warrior combat. So we're going to have a look at it. Would I have liked it to have been mage? Yes. But we're just going to look at all of the bits that they've given us now. If you're watching this on YouTube, by the way, Twitch chat, say hello to YouTube. My Twitch chat has advised me that there is slight spoilers, story spoilers in these videos. So if you don't want to see any story spoilers, then proceed with this video with caution. And that includes everybody here in Twitch chat as well. If you don't want to see any story spoilers, then you have been warned. We are apparently about to get one. I, personally, I'm not too fussed about spoilers. I kind of want to see all the information that they have for me. I'm kind of just too excited to care at this point. So we're going to read the article together, and there are some accompanying videos. So let's get into it. Let's talk Dragon Age. Hello everyone! Since our summer reveal in June, we've been reading all the great excitement for the game and listening closely to what you'd like to see next. Our reveal trailer showed off the prologue at the very beginning of the game, and now we want to shift our focus to higher level combat. Hooray! Today we're going to cover our game's combat system, looking at how Rook and companions can be built up to meet the perils facing Thedas using deep RPG systems. Let's fucking go! This starts with choosing a desired class, as there are 3 main classes to select from when creating Rook: Stalwart Warrior, Deft Rogue, or Spell Slinging Mage. Just say Warrior, Rogue, and Mage. This blog and accompanying videos will focus on the Warrior class, and we'll have more to share on the other classes before launch. So we're really excited about that. I want to see some Mage. Give me some juicy Mage. Let's put some Solus theme on in the background. Hopefully it won't be copyright. So we have our first video, and it has a little bit of a sneaky snippet for us, which I am very excited about. So let's watch this first video. Good luck, everybody. Now remember, spoilers ahead. If you don't want to see the spoilers, hop out now. Here we go. Hopefully it'll be loud enough. Oh, Jesus! Okay, so Combat Part 1, Prepare for Battle. This is an introduction to high-level combat. Footage has been edited for brevity and to avoid major spoilers. So if we're getting minor spoilers, what do you think they're hiding from us? Like, if they're okay with us seeing these minor spoilers, then what do you think they haven't shown us? I'm super excited to find out. Vicehaupt Fortress is under attack from Gillinan and her archdemon. Yes! I fucking knew it! I knew that was her archdemon! There were people on Twitter, there were people who were theorizing that the 2 archdemons were both for Gillinan, and maybe that Gillinan had absorbed Andruil. Nah. That ice dragon with the short snout and the tentacles, that's Gillinan's archdemon. The other one is Elgernan's archdemon. I'm fucking telling you now. I'm telling you now. See that big dragon with the horns that you see at the end? It's Elgernan in his dragon form, not the archdemon. Which means, are we going to be are the elven gods, Gillinan and Elgernan, are they going to be? Thank you. Are they going? I'm going to turn alerts off for this. Hold on, I'm losing my thought process. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate you. Are they going to work the same way as Corypheus? Are they going to work the same way as Corypheus? So as long as their archdemon is alive, they can regenerate by jumping from blighted creature to blighted creature, and they can essentially never die. So the only way that we can kill Gillinan is by killing our archdemon first. Discuss. Rook and the Veilguard must stop her. I'm so ready. Show me. Let's get your warrior ready for battle. Right, show me. Show me. Stunning! So, abilities and runes. Assign abilities and an ultimate attack before jumping into battle. You can choose your ultimate attack. I fucking love it. I love that the dagger here is where your runes go. That's cool. Diving attack, grappling spear, spectral bulwark, warden's fire. I mean, it's going to be warden's fire, isn't it? Mend. Oh my god, listen to the music. I know I just paused it and I might have to turn it down for copyright purposes, but in fact I will turn it down for copyright purposes, but go and listen to this music. It sounds incredible. Wait, hold on. Bring that back. Let me see some of these runes. All enemies within 10 meters are frozen. I need that. I want that. Give that to me. Choose runes that boost a warrior's damage and help with crowd control. Yes, I love crowd control. What does mend do? Diminish. All enemies within 6 meters are weakened. This is going to be like masterwork crafting in Inquisition, I think. This is going to be like all of your extra bits. Although, actually, I shouldn't say that because we haven't even seen crafting in Veilguard yet. So you might have runes on your dagger and you might also have masterwork crafting as well. I'd love to have a look at crafting in Veilguard. The UI is stunning. I love it. I love that Rook's last name is Thorn. I love that very much. It seems to be pretty much bog standard Dragon Age inventory. So you've got your weapon, your shield, your helmet, your armor, and then like accessories or whatever, unless that's like an offhand. That would be cool. I'd love an offhand. We are dual wielding and stuff, but then that would be dual wielding because your shield is your offhand. I wonder what that is. I wonder if it's like a trinket or something. Ooh, I'm excited. Show me the other one. Scorch. All of your weapon attacks deal fire damage. Yeah, these are like buffs. So all of the runes are just, they're working the same way as buffs. Do you guys think that it's going to be Sandal that does all of our enchantment? Because I've been saying for years, and I can't prove it, but I've been saying for years that I think Sandal works for the Dreadwolf, and I can't prove it, but I have it, my butt is telling me that Sandal and Solus are like this. Somehow. Music is stunning. I absolutely love... Oh, here's the skill tree. Yes! So for the warrior skill tree, we've got 3 specializations. We've got champion, reaper, and slayer, and it looks like this specific rook has ventured into champion, which I imagine is like the sword and shield, which is why we have the sword and shield. I fucking love that. Let's go. No, I love that. Let's go. Woo! Specialization champion. Yes! The pinnacle of Grey Warden combat prowess. Yay! Learned from the Grey Wardens and not because they are a Grey Warden, I assume. Heavy armor mastery. Let's fucking go! All of the passive abilities and things equipped with all heavy armor. Yep. Give a boost in defense if you are equipped with all heavy armor. Fiery resolve. Gain flaming weapons on perfect defense. Flaming weapons last 50% longer. I fucking love this. Let's go. It looks beautiful. I love the cursor that goes between the tabs. It's beautiful. The purple like hourglass kind of looking thing. Love it. Oh, let's have a look. For this build, you'll want a full set of heavy armor to activate our heavy armor mastery passive. Yeah, so everything has to be heavy armor. Of course, if you're wearing all heavy armor, you get the passive. It looks beautiful. I actually really like the purple. Which is funny because it's technically the color of the Evanuris magic is the purple. The Spellbound Longsword deals high stagger and can trigger powerful takedowns. We'll cover stagger in part 2 of the series. Is it going to be like Final Fantasy VII stagger? Like when you attack something long enough, it staggers it and you do extra bonus damage and you can take it down easier? Is it going to be like that kind of stagger? Or is it going to be like stagger on hit? So in Inquisition, whenever you have stagger on hit, if something hits you, you have a chance to stun it and stagger it. I wonder if it's going to be like that. Also level 30, yes. We're getting round numbers. I love to see it. I wonder if this is end game level or if we can go higher. What did they say the cap was? I'm sure they've said the cap. Andraste's will. Unique ring. Oh yes, here's all of your accessories here. What are you? Show me what this is. 50 is max, that's what I thought. Thank you. So this is like mid-game. Love it. Please. Please. What is this? Hello? It's Davrin! Select companions. Selected companions can aid Rook by equipping complementary gear and passives. Yeah. So things that complement what you're doing. This is a Grey Warden mission, so you should bring Davrin into battle with you. Yeah. Oh, I love it! Oh, yeah! Oh, yes! Oh, do it again. It's pretty. Oh, look at that! Stunning! That is beautiful. I love the select your party screen. That is good. This is nice. Oh, okay. Okay, it's starting to feel more like a game. Oh, it's starting to feel more like an actual game. Let's fucking go. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Look at the descriptions of each comp. Okay. Let me bring that back up. Look at the descriptions. So, sword and board, monster... Sword and board? Like sword and shield? Monster Hunter commands a griffin. Yes, he does. Navarian Professor of Death summons spirits. Should there be a comma there? Potion slinging scouts, arrows, shock, and shred. Hello? Swift and precise assassin with a demonic aura. That sentence makes sense. Do these sentences make sense? I can't believe how many incels are calling Harding ugly in this game. They need to get a life. Harding's stunning and I will stand by her. Here we go. By choosing warrior, the fighting style revolves around close range combat and defense. Skills, traits, runes. By the way, are any of you picking... Do any of you play warrior? Because this is custom built for you. Skills, traits, runes, and abilities are customizable to best suit that type of playstyle. The loadout will have slots for abilities, accessed from the ability wheel. Picking which abilities from many in the arsenal to bring into battle is a strategic choice made for each encounter, and they can be swapped out anytime, except during combat. Fuck yeah. For some added depth, there are up to 3 equipable runes. Holy shit, my brain just fell out of my face. Runes provide a variety of control utility and additional damage to synergize with your build. While in combat, all 3 runes can be cycled through and activated. That's cool. So you can like cycle through which rune you want active at that time. So not only are you in combat, micromanaging your character and the moves that they're using, but you're also micromanaging the runes on your dagger and potentially micromanaging your party members, even though I think they might actually micromanage themselves now that I think about it. We'll see how much it is when we actually have it. There will be a wide range of potential abilities that are unique to each class and can be customized by spending skill points. For example, the warrior class will have certain abilities that deal fire damage. Really? Players can plan their build around this, and each skill point spent could be in pursuit of this build. Each step taken is designed to augment Rook and or abilities. Designed to augment Rook and or abilities. Okay. Eventually, Rook will gain access to specializations, which will grant abilities. Yeah, so the specializations for Warrior are Reaper, Slayer, and Champion. Check out all the specialization areas below. Minor gameplay spoilers. These are minor spoilers. So what aren't they showing us? And we'll have a separate spotlight on progression later as well. Perfect. So, Rogue, Duelist, Saboteur, Veil Ranger, Deathcaller, Evoker, Spellblade for Mage. I am looking forward to Spellblade. Be the Storm. Channel potent spells for close quarter combat infused with Lightning's Wrath. Oh, I might not play Spellblade. Call the Void. Freeze enemies in their tracks, then summon the deepest cold to tear them apart. Oh, Embrace the Dark. Drain life from enemies and cast spells that writhe with the essence of death itself. Oh no, I might be a Deathcaller. I might be a Deathcaller. Oh, I wanted to do Spellblade, but I don't want to play melee mage. That's why I don't play Night Enchanter. I'm a Rift Mage. Oh no. Hunt the enemy, snipe enemies from afar using artifacts that charge arrows. Oh, am I going to be a Deathcaller? Cold isn't really my cup of tea, but I could. Freeze enemies in their tracks and summon the deepest cold to tear them apart. Embrace the Dark, drain life from enemies and cast spells that writhe with the essence of death itself. Oh! I don't know which one I'm going to be. I'm just going to have to play them all and see which one I like the best. Combat basics. Let's fucking go. Now let's talk about the foundations of the combat system. Let's watch the video. Or should we read the thing first? So the 4 core moves that all 3 classes share include jump, dodge, light attack and heavy attack, which can be chained together. Rook can dodge at any time, even mid-attack, which adds fluidity to the combat. Is taking damage or dealing it better at that moment. Light attacks do quick damage and build small amounts of stagger. Heavier attacks are slower but build more stagger to your opponent. Once enough stagger is built, the enemy will be rendered more vulnerable. It's Final Fantasy 7. It's Final Fantasy 7 tactics. Like you attack it until it staggers, and then once it's staggered, you do more damage and take it down easier. Exactly like Final Fantasy 7. So that's good to know, because I've played Final Fantasy 7. I know how stagger works. So that's gamer. Let's go. I can't find words. Gamer knowledge. That's what I'm trying to say. Each of these attacks, light and heavy, can be charged by holding down the button to deliver a more potent version of the strike. For example, a heavy attack can be charged while using a staff to unleash a magical wave of destructive energy. Attacks can also be triggered while sprinting and or jumping to add depth and fluidity to combat. Can you imagine jumping with a charged attack and then like landing a charged attack? Whoa! Only one specialization can be active at a time, so we can have all specs but only have one active at a time. I love that. So you could literally branch out across the whole of the skill tree, get all of them, but then pick which one you want at that time. I'm down. I'm fucking down. In addition, each class has ranged attacks, blocks, or parries if timed properly with the right weapons, with the right weapon set, and the ability to control the companion's combat strategy. Each class has 2 distinct weapon sets, which can be swapped seamlessly in the heat of battle. This drastically changes the available move sets and strategies. Do you remember back in Origins when you could set 2 weapon sets to your characters? You'd have like a long range one, like a bow and arrow, and then like your melee weapons. We've got it back, but this time you can change it mid-battle, which is incredible to me. Heavy attacks remove. Could you do that in Origins? Could you change it mid-battle in Origins? I can't remember. Heavy attacks remove armor barrier, denoted by a yellow bar. Faster and ranged attacks remove shield barrier. Oh shit, you could do it in Origins, so then we've got it back. Perfect. So heavy attacks now do damage to armor, and ranged attacks do damage to shields. Shit. So now we're going to have to remember that whenever we're up against enemies if their armor barrier comes up. If their armor gauge comes up on their HP, heavy attacks. If their barrier comes up on their HP, quick attacks. Oh, okay. There is also the stagger meter, denoted by a lavender bar, which bills as hits are landed against the enemy. Stagger creates opportunities for bonus damage and special takedowns. It's just like Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII, the ability wheel pauses the fight for more precise controls over Rook's own abilities and those of companions, and where those tactical RPG elements come into play. Players can use the ability wheel to assign companions to attack specific enemies, individually or together. Abilities can also be bound shortcut keys to keep the action flow going instead of always bringing up the ability wheel. Vulnerabilities and resistances of enemies can also be seen while targeting enemies in the ability wheel. For example, Darkspawn are weak to fire damage. Fuck yeah, burn it with fire. Let's watch. You guys ready? Kill it with fire. Let's watch the video. Good luck, everyone. Combat 2, the basics. Now that Rook and Davrin and Lucanus are... Hold on, let me just bring that all the way down for copyright purposes. Now that Rook, Davrin and Lucanus have the right gear and skills, the team sets off to find their allies. Soon they are met with resistance by the Darkspawn blighted creatures following Gillian's orders. Because she commands the blight. Not just her, all the Evanuris command the blight. They're essentially Corypheus. Everything that Corypheus was and everything that Corypheus did is set up for how the Evanuris are and what they are and how they act. I'm so excited. Yeah, a little bit of audio. Oh shit! Oh! What? Assessing the battlefield. First, learn the enemy types and strategically exploit their weaknesses. Darkspawn are vulnerable to fire. That's beautiful! Look at it though! Look at it though! It's starting to feel more like a game rather than just something that we saw on like Twitter and stuff. Alright, so this is the wheel that pauses the game. You will also see that they are resistant to necrosis. Oh yeah, here we go. So a greater ghoul is vulnerable to fire and resistant to necro damage. So if I was playing my death caller, my necromancer, then I'd be fucked right now. And on the wheel, you can see that this is the top bit over here. This is so like commands for your companions. Over here on the right hand side, this is all of Lucanus's abilities. Over here is all of Davrin's abilities, and over here is stuff that you can like you can tell Davrin to attack, you can tell Lucanus to attack, or you can tell them to attack together. You and that's the Grey Warden right there. Apparently this could mean that you have a combo attack waiting. So if you click on this, instead of setting up your own combo attack, you can just click on this and it will auto combo for you. That's what my takeaway from this right here. And then this is all your abilities down here. Yes, 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 yes. Look. Combo opportunity right there. Fuck yeah. So it gives you little prompts for the combo opportunity and stuff. Ah, let's fucking go. Davrin has one as well, apparently. Oh. Abilities which exploit weakness have a green outline. So see these ones that have like the green outline? The green outline is telling you that they're going to be like effective against these creatures. Let's go. The dragon looks fantastic. Oh, Lucanus. Hello? Did you see Lucanus attack there? He just freaking teleports. The ghouls are joined by Hurlocks. I fucking hate Hurlocks. Hurlock spikers, ranged combatants who are also vulnerable to fire. Just kill everything with fire. Got it. Whoa. Time a shield block to parry an incoming attack, which provides an opportunity for high damage counterattack. Ooh. Also, by the way, if this isn't your playstyle, the devs have already said that you don't have to worry about timing parried attacks or like countering things. Like it's all open to how you play the game. So if you don't enjoy timing attacks to, like, if you don't enjoy playing Dark Souls anyway, if you don't enjoy playing Dark Souls, you don't have to play it like that. You can play it your own way. It's all about finding your own synchronicity. It's about finding your own play style, and it should be adaptable to however you decide to play the game. So don't worry about the dodging, the parrying, the countering and stuff like that. It shouldn't be an issue if all you want to do is just mash some buttons and just enjoy the combat for what it is. So don't freak out too much. Let me turn that up just a little bit. Within this successful parry, the Fiery Resolve passive skill activates flaming weapons. Melee attacks now do fire damage. Oh, let me see the parry. Hold on. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, look, the weapon's on fire. That's great. Oh, fuck yeah. Use the kick ability to deal massive damage and knock enemies off ledges. I want nothing more than to knock things off of ledges. Joke is on them. I play Souls games by also spamming my face into enemies and hoping for the best. You go, Pixie. You fucking go. I want to knock things off of ledges. However, question. If I knock them off of ledges, do I not get their loot? Discuss, because I would prefer the loot. Exactly, Eve. You get it. What was that? I'm so sorry. Shield throw is an effective ranged attack that can destroy obstacles. Fuck yeah. Take that crate, you bitch. Oh. Health pots are available throughout the world. Grab them to prepare for what's ahead. Health pots, bless. I love that someone has just strategically left these glowing green pots. Fucking Solus, it's Solus, isn't it? He's left health pots around for us. They glow green? Sus. Fadewalker green? It is very Captain America with the shield throw. Mithy is going to love it. Use the ability wheel to pause the action, cast abilities, and direct your companions. Fuck yeah, let's go. Lucanus will attack this target. Ah, yeah. So like if you point at the target, then you can direct them to attack. That's so cool. Some tougher enemies have additional protection that needs to be removed. A yellow bar indicates an armor barrier. And we learned in the previous paragraph that if they have the armor barrier up, then we need to use heavy attacks. Go! Armor is resistant to most attacks. Heavy attacks are the most effective against it. See, we're learning now. We haven't even got the game yet and we're learning. Let's do. So do you see that yellow bar right there? See how these ones are red for normal HP and this one up here is yellow? That's armor. So heavy attacks on yellow bars. Got it. Here the Darkspawn horde begins to overwhelm. Does it? Oh, it kind of does. Oh shit. You can cast Spectral Bulwark, which damages enemies who land melee hits. Thank you very much, 20-sided hero. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Alerts are off just for the making of this video. What's a bulwark? Wow! It allows you to fearlessly get into the thick of battle. It's like Unbowed. I think in Inquisition there's an ability called Unbowed. I think it's kind of like that. Wow, Captain America! Enemies have a lavender stagger bar that builds when you land hits. There it is right there. There's the lavender stagger bar. So the way that it works in Final Fantasy VII, if you guys haven't played it, is when this bar either maxes out or goes down, depending on how they're going to work. I assume it's going to be when it maxes out. This creature will then stagger and it will render it unable to attack for a period and it will take extra damage. So let's see it in action in Veilguard. While an enemy is staggered, they take bonus damage and you can deliver powerful takedowns. The takedown animations are back, aren't they? The takedown animations are back. Do you remember in Dragon Age Origins when you killed like an ogre, you would have like a slight like kill animation? Is that what this is? Talk to me, Veilguard. Talk to me. Right, so it's staggered. So we... Oh yeah! Oh, yes! Let's go! Let's go! Fucking fantastic! So let's just recap that a little bit. So watch the lavender bar. If you can stagger your opponent, you get the finish kill animation thing. Stunning. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. No notes. A++, 100%. Well done. Love it. Love that. Love that very much. Love that very much. So let's go into buffs, debuffs, and my favourite thing in the whole game, crowd control. As a mage player, my number one priority in the whole game is crowd control. I'm very excited to learn about how we deal with crowd control in this game. Let's fucking discuss it. So, some abilities apply buffs or debuffs to help you in the fight. For example, Davrin has the Heroic Strike ability, which applies the overwhelmed debuff to enemies. This will increase the enemy's stagger and make it easier for Rook to perform a takedown. There are also areas of effect abilities to help the party defeat large groups of enemies. Controlling the field of battle is a key consideration in Dragon Age the Veilguard, or Dragon Age in general. Players will need to consider which buffs, debuffs, or crowd control abilities will work best for each situation. Let's fucking go. Abilities require class resources: mana, momentum, and rage. Are we playing barbarians? Mana, momentum, and rage. Abilities require class resources: mana, momentum, and rage to be able to use. Each class primarily builds up their class resource by dealing damage with basic attacks. In addition, each class has a secondary way to build up their class resource. Warriors build rage by taking and dealing damage. Rogues build momentum by dodging attacks and parrying successfully. And mages regain mana passively over time because we're awesome! Warriors who go into battle with a sword and shield build will have access to the shield throw volley. By landing a heavy attack on a shield throw return, the shield will ricochet, taking out multiple enemies. We're Captain America, guys! We're Captain America confirmed. This sequence can repeat up to 3 times, causing a devastating ring of damage around Rook. This attack works well against swarms as well as distant adversaries. Other ways to manage distant enemies lean into companion abilities such as Davrin's Death from Above to send Asan, yay! His griffin to attack enemies. Warriors also have the Grappling Spear ability to pull enemies close for an easier victory. With these tools, attacks can be chosen based on the type of enemy and the situation to dispatch foes in the most optimal way, especially on higher difficulties. And I will be playing at some point on the highest difficulty because you know me, I play Dragon Age almost exclusively on Nightmare mode, except for the first time that I play it, because I like to take in the story. So the first time I play Veilguard, I will be playing it on just like a normal level so that I can enjoy the story and take it in and not get frustrated with the game. But as we learn the game and as we get more comfortable with the game, I will be going up to Nightmare and I cannot wait. So, part 3, trains, planes and automobiles. Buffs, debuffs, and crowd control. Let's go. I dare you to do Dragon Age Origins on Nightmare mode. Bet I will. One day. Let me deal with this first. Right. Let's see. Okay, so you've mastered your core abilities. Now it's time to face down a variety of enemies all at once. Spacing strategy. This Rook is a warrior, specializing in the champion branch, which favors a defensive style of fighting. Music is stunning. Warriors are frontline fighters capable of devastating up-close attacks. Let's fucking go. Rook and their companions can also deploy different tools, such as area of effect attacks and stuff. Oh, that's so cool. So they're all overwhelmed. Did that overwhelm thing bring up their stagger bar, or did they have it already? No! To uniquely manage various energies. So when they were overwhelmed, their stagger bars went up. I'm learning. Additionally, activate companion buffs and debuffs to apply status effects. Let's go. One example of a buff is Lucanus' Adrenaline Rush ability, which enhances Rook's damage stats. Oh, thank you, sir. Woo! Oh, she's kicking ass! Davrin has Heroic Strike, which applies the Overwhelm debuff. This causes the target to take additional stagger. I noticed that when the Overwhelm debuff went on, their stagger damage went up higher, like on the stagger bar. I noticed that. That's so cool. So the whole time you're fighting, you've got your companions to either buff you or debuff the enemies to make the fights more manageable and more dynamic. Fucking yes! Give it to me! Give it to me now! You watch as this is me playing Warrior for the first time since Origins. I actually play Sword and Shield Warrior in Origins. It's my canon hero for Elden, is Sword and Shield Warrior. So you watch as this game drags me back into Sword and Shield Warrior. I just want to be Captain America. This build activates the Shield Volley passive, which ricochets your shield 3 times if you hit with a heavy attack. Give me that Captain America. Give it to me. Pew! Pew pew pew! Pew 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 pew! Look at her go! She's insane! Rook is getting attacked on all sides, so you command Lucanus to use Abominate to knock enemies down. Oh, do it, husband, do it. Abominate deals high barrier damage to and applies knockdown to enemies in the area. Pff, let me see it. Let's go. Did you see him? Did you see him being hot? Look at him. How dare he? The audacity of this man. Whenever I see these kind of things on the backs of enemies, I assume that they're going to explode. So, distance maybe? Use abilities like Davrin's Death from above to deal damage from afar. Is this Asan? Is this our Griffin boy? Stay safe, sweetheart. Little baby. Look at him being devastated. Look at him. The best boy. Here he comes. Here he comes to save the day. Way. Love it. Or use your grappling sphere to pull them closer. Yoink. Get over here! Are you going to explode? Is he going to explode? He looks like he should explode. He didn't explode. We're not playing Devil May Cry anymore, guys. We're playing Veilguard. It's fine. That was badass. I'm excited. So, primers, detonators, and ultimates. Now we're fucking talking. Let's go! So many abilities include some types of coordinating effect and serve as either a primer or a detonator that can result in a devastating combo attacks when properly executed with companions. These ability combos can be set up on the ability wheel. Finally, you have your most powerful attack, Rook's class ultimate ability. Fuck yeah! Or the RCUA, if you will. Doing damage to enemies increases your ultimate meter. The ultimate meter won't fully fill during smaller skirmishes because they are designed to decimate a significant swathe of the battlefield or the toughest bosses. So when you're just doing like shitty little throwaway fights, your ultimate meter is not charging. Fair, I guess, because we don't need it. Fair. All of these options combine together to create a rich combat experience that is highly customizable. The entire skill tree is also fully refundable, and skill points can be redistributed. Love that! You could do that in Inquisition. That's not new though, so I love it. We encourage you to try out multiple builds, use different abilities for each mission, and change up the companions you bring to battle. Bet. Done. I will be doing that. These videos have highlighted several of the ways that players can achieve strategic combat in Dragon Age Veilguard. We've put them all together in case you wanted to see them back to back. We will watch that in just a second, but I would like to watch the video about the ultimates and stuff. So let's just line that up for you guys. Here we go, part 4. Let's do primers, detonators, and ultimates. Oh shit, it was me. It was me, I'm stupid. Right, what did that say? Get out of here. So as you fight, as your fight progresses, use primers, detonators, and ultimates with strategic timing to turn the tide of battle. Bet. Let me just line that up for you guys. Hold on. So Rook can create incredibly damaging combo detonations with the help of their companions. Assess the situation and determine which primers and detonators work best against each enemy type. Battle cry. Combo opportunity, let's go. Activate the crystallize rune to freeze the gathered group in place. Oh yes, where is that rune? Oh, it's down here. Oh, your runes are down here. Love that. Okay. So like look down here. This is where your runes are, down here. The ghoul looks hilarious. I love him. He will die though. What is with... Can I have it in 4K? That might be too much. Hold on, that might be too much. That might be too much. Just give me an HD. I'm like, what is with this video quality? Do it again. So that's the runes being active. Lucanus can use Eviscerate to detonate the combo and strike the whole group. Oh, do it, Lucanus Daddy. As the battle progresses, let's just look at that again. So what happened was we grouped everybody together. It's like we pulled this guy in, we grouped them all together, then we activated our rune. So when they were all grouped together, we activated our rune to freeze them in place so that they couldn't move, and then it's like this is us activating the rune to freeze them in place. So that's all of them. And then we combo with Lucanus, and Lucanus attacks them all. Oh, let's go. I am so down. It does mean that even warriors have magic abilities with the runes. So it'll be interesting to see how it like affects being a mage. Because you could just be a warrior that knows magic with these runes, essentially. Oh gosh, watch. Watch as this drags me back into Sword and Shield Warrior. You watch. Oh no. As the battle progresses, Rook can unleash a destructive ultimate attack. Right, here comes the ultimate. No, actually, I'm going to take that back. I'm very confident I will be playing Mage, but maybe I will play a Sword and Shield Warrior at some point. But here comes the ultimate. Let's have a look at it. Is this her ultimate meter down here, the one that's glowing? Must be. It just summoned fucking Meteor from Final Fantasy VII. Someone's a Final Fantasy VII fan on this dev team, I'm just saying. Let's watch it one more time, let's go. Suddenly a meteor! I didn't know Grey Wardens could summon meteors, that is awesome. Hey guys, why don't comets make good burgers? Because they're not meteors. Oh, I love that! Activate the rune, freeze them all. Heavier attacks for that one because it's got its armor up. Parry. Oh, big kick. This guy's got an issue. She's kicking ass! Warriors might actually be worth my time now. Even though I liked Warriors. I like Rogues too, but I just never play them. Oh. Wow. Didn't dodge that. Death from above, bring the boy. Oh, we comboing? Out of curiosity, where is Davrin and Lucanus until you bring them into the fight? Are they here? Because it's just solo fighting right now. Can you see them? I can't see them. And then here you bring them in. So now suddenly they're with you. Oh no, he's up there, I see him. I think he's up there. I can see the sparkles. Yeah, they're over there. I can see them. I can see them. They're up there. Okay, okay, okay. They're fine. Phew! For a second there, I thought they were going to be treated like fucking summons or something. No, I see them. I see their little icons. I'm just blind. It's fine. Here they are, my boys. My precious boys. Whoa. Oh, excellent parry. Love it. Weakened. Get sauced. Overwhelmed. Same. Me too, every damn day of my life. Fuck him up. Ooh. It looks fantastic. I'm not going to lie. It looks absolutely fantastic. So now what we're going to do is watch parts all of it together. We're going to watch parts 1 to 4 all together, back to back, and you guys can tell me your thoughts. We're just going to sit and watch the whole thing. Let me just line it up for you guys. That's good enough. Right, I want all of your thoughts up here. Tell me everything you like. Tell me everything you're looking forward to. Here we go. Let's watch the whole thing. For your convenience, we have edited blah 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 blah. And bring the volume down just for copyright, and so I can talk over it. I'm really excited. I'm going to make another video talking about the Archdemons and the Evanurus just because I really want to talk about my theories behind Elgar'nan. So stay tuned for that video. But I'm really glad that we got confirmation that that is Gillenen's Archdemon. I mean, it was obviously Gillenen's Archdemon, but the other one's Elgar'nan's. I'm not standing here taking any Andrew pish from anyone. That one's Elgar'nan's. Edited for spoilers. Spoiler after 10 seconds. Yeah, pretty much. The ruins are going to be interesting to deal with. It'll be fun to see how the ruins work with the mage. I assume it's just going to be the exact same way, but then you're going to have like mage spells and rune spells. I suppose it makes up for only having 3 abilities. You've got 3 abilities on the ability wheel, and then you've got the 3 abilities, the 3 runes you can put on the runes. So technically you've got 6 spells, or 6 abilities. Which is 2 less than Inquisition, but still good, still good. Not complaining. It looks like there is a lot to look forward to with this. I'm very excited about it. What class and subclass are you guys playing? I love that you've got to think about your armor as well for the passive buffs. So you're not just thinking about the attacks and stuff, like your armor really comes into it and plays. I mean, it's going to be easy to remember that stuff because warriors wear heavy armor. That's just it. That's just, you don't even need to think about that. The UI is beautiful. I absolutely love this shade of purple. It's one of my favorite colors. Not my favorite color. My favorite color is yellow. But one of my favorite colors is this deep, gorgeous, almost kind of like red undertoned pink. Purple. Love it. Mauve even, dare I say. This is tickling all of my fancies. I love that. I agree with this. This is going to be spicy. I love the color yellow. It's my absolute favorite color. Royal purple is irreplaceable. My favorite color. Yes, one of my favorite colors, royal purple. I love this. How you choose your characters, like this whole screen, this whole UI for choosing your characters. Love it. Love this. It looks stunning. It looks so good. This dragon. That's Gillenene. That's not the Archdemon. That's Gillenene, because you have to remember that all of the Evanurus have dragon forms. That's Gillenene. That's her dragon form. I'm sure of it. Because the Archdemon has all the blue through it. And looks like an Archdemon. Whereas that looked like a dragon. Unless... No. No. They're definitely archdemons. That's definitely not an archdemon. I need to know more about the wings. What wings? Oh, you mean Lucanus's wings? Oh, I'm sure we'll find out. I'm sure it'll be part of his special personal quest. Yeah, I tweeted that, Oliver, remember? That I predicted that Gillenene was going to be a thunder dragon because their horns are down like this, and Elgar'nan was going to be a fire dragon because their horns are up like this. However, I might be proved wrong. Gillenene might be ice now, it looks like, because of the short snout. Unless they've changed that, because those horns, that come down like this are for lightning dragons, which is what I predicted. Very excited. Unless they've changed the dragon design for Veilguard, which I don't know if they have. Excited. But Elgar'nan is 100% a fire dragon. Everything about his lore, everything about the stories that are told about him, everything about him, 100% he's a fire dragon. 100%. No doubt in my mind. 100% fire dragon. I'm amazed that you know DA Dragon Age biology. Hi, I'm Eddie. I love Dragon Age. Welcome to my nerd TED Talk. The dragon biology changed in Inquisition. It wasn't the same for Origins and for Dragon Age 2, because in Origins and Dragon Age 2, all of the dragons kind of looked the same. They were all based on the same model, and they didn't really have elemental differences. Whereas in Inquisition, they brought in the elemental differences for each dragon, and it's denoted not by the shape of the dragon so much, but by the shape of its horns. So horns that come down like this round about their face, those are lightning dragons. Dragons that have horns that come up like this, those are fire dragons. And typically, the dragons that have the short snouts, not the long ones, the short snouts in Inquisition, those are the ice dragons. However, that dragon had a short snout and the horns that come down like this. So I'm just like, what is it? I'm going to predict lightning. Lightning is still what I think it is, but... Because, like, if you look at that dragon, where is that dragon? Let me just bring it back up. Right here. She has a kind of, like, she has a shorter snout, but she also has the horns that come round like the lightning dragon. What if it is both? What if she can do both lightning and ice? Oh no. But yeah, the snout would tell me that it's slightly more ice, but no, the horns, those are the horns of a lightning dragon. If we're going by Inquisition rules. But also, yeah, look at all of our little skin tacks. I have a million skin tacks. That's what my neck looks like. But those horns in Inquisition, those are on lightning dragons. Now, where were we? I really should pay attention to what's going on, because I really do enjoy all of these combos and stuff. She does heavily deal with experimentation and mutations and stuff and things, so she could be all of the above. People were talking about her maybe potentially absorbing Andruil, and there's a possibility, because I'm pretty sure I'm like 70 to 80% sure that Andruil and Gillenane were lovers, but history will call them roommates. But I don't know when that could have happened, because Solas locked them all away in the Fade. So who knows? But I think that's what Elgar'nan is going to do. Like, my prediction for Elgar'nan, I'll make a whole video about my predictions for Elgar'nan, but in a nutshell, I wouldn't be surprised if Elgar'nan is trying to absorb Gillenane. So just hold on tight. If that's the case, then those are lightning dragon horns for sure. If they've kept the elemental things more or less the same with just like upgraded design types, then downward horns are for lightning dragons. Unless they've changed which element goes with which horns, in which case I'm fucked. Elgar'nan is definitely trying to be Elgar Chad and absorb everyone, 100%. I'm going to make... I can't wait to make my Elgar'nan video, because I have... Don't tell anyone, but I have such a hard-on for Elgar'nan, and I don't even like the man. He's a fucking Chad, but I am so obsessed with his lore. He's one of the few Evanurus that we get so much information about, and he just sounds like the most brattiest Chad incel man ever, and I want to talk about He's not only anger issues, he's like incel, like alpha dom, thinks he's grand, fucking incel anger issues. And I am so ready to talk about him. I cannot wait to stab him in the eye. Also, I want to make a video about a little bit of Scottish culture and mythology that I think might be interesting to you guys, because I'm seeing an awful lot of it reflected in the Veilguard. So you're not only going to hear me talking about Veilguard and theories and stuff, but I will also give you a little insight into some Scottish culture and mythology that might blow your mind. Stay tuned. I'm excited for this. It looks absolutely great. It looks absolutely great. I would love to know your thoughts about all of this stuff. If you're watching on YouTube, I want to know in the comments, what class are you playing? What subclass are you playing? What is your favourite part about the higher level gameplay that we're looking at? What are your thoughts and theories about some of the stories now that we know that Gillinan and their archdemon is like pretty much confirmed? What are you most looking forward to with these combos? Do you like the stagger mechanic that's kind of like Final Fantasy VII is the best thing I can kind of like think of to like compare it to? Do you like the ultimates? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. Remember that all of my social links, including our Discord, if you want to talk on Discord about Dragon Age, then all of those links are in the description box as well. I'd love to hear from you guys. Hit that follow button, like and subscribe. I think it's going to be fantastic. I cannot wait to see a little bit of mage gameplay. I cannot wait. I am going to have to try all of the mage subclasses just to really get a feel for which one I prefer. But if you can play all three of the subclasses on one character and then just change them as needed, fuck it, I might just do that. I might just pick mage and then branch out into all of the subclasses until I find which area of the skill tree I want to just set up camp in. Oh, I do have a little bit of mage gameplay to show you in just a second, which I will show you guys in the next video, so stay tuned. So, honestly, I think it looks fantastic. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. I love the combo, this combo right here. I'm very excited to experience and figure out all the combos. And shout out to our boy Asan in the previous clip for making all of our days brighter. Yes, let's fucking go. And then bring in that ultimate. Absolutely stunning. Show us the ultimate again. Whoa. Incredible. I've rambled on for ages. I could ramble on for ages more. Remember guys, if you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe for more. Tell me all your thoughts in the comments. I would love to hear it. If I stay here for any longer, this video is going to be like 5 hours long. So, I'll see you in the comments. Follow me on all of my socials, join the Discord, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one guys. See you next time. Bye!